Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Newsbrowse News broadcast. According to a report by Sing Tao, Lam Wing-kee, the former manager of Hong Kong's Causeway Bay Books, passed away at Mackay Memorial Hospital in Taipei on Thursday at the age of 70. Lam had been battling stage myocardial lung cancer since May 2025, and his condition deteriorated rapidly before he fell into a coma and passed away. Lam founded Causeway Bay Books in Hong Kong in 1994, which specialized in political and sensitive books. In 2015, Lam and 4 other associates of the bookstore went missing, sparking international outcry. Following his release and return to Hong Kong in 2016, Lam courageously spoke out about his 8-month detention in mainland China. Fearing extradition under the proposed Fugitive Offenders Bill, Lam relocated to Taiwan in 2019 and eventually reopened Causeway Bay Books in Taipei. Taiwan's President Lai Ching-te expressed deep condolences, praising Lam's lifelong commitment to freedom of speech and stating that his courage would not disappear. Friends and supporters in Taiwan will assist with his funeral arrangement. According to Al Jazeera, police in Albania have clashed with demonstrators outside the parliament building in the capital. The violence marks a significant escalation in a series of protests that have been ongoing for several weeks. The demonstrations were originally sparked by local and environmental opposition to a controversial luxury resort development project linked to Jared Kushner, the former U.S. presidential advisor and envoy. The planned resort is situated near a protected natural area, raising concerns over environmental damage. However, the movement has rapidly expanded beyond its initial environmental and local focus, evolving into a broader anti-government political movement. Protesters are now directing their anger at the state authorities and government policies, leading to the recent violent confrontations with law enforcement as the political tension in the country continues to rise. According to Al Jazeera, United Kingdom Culture Secretary Lisa Nandy has announced her departure from the social media platform X, formerly Twitter. She accused the platform of promoting abuse and misinformation over meaningful debate and declared that the Department of Culture, Media and Sport, DCMS, would also cease its operations on X. In a post sharing her decision, Nandy expressed that the platform's current environment is no longer healthy for democratic processes or local communities. DCMS is the second UK government department to leave the platform, following the Attorney General's office, which withdrew last month, citing rampant racism and misogyny. This high-profile exit coincides with mounting regulatory pressure on X in the UK. The media regulator Ofcom has launched investigations into X's Grok AI chatbot over the generation of non-consensual intimate images, and Prime Minister Keir Starmer has introduced measures like social media bans for under 16s. Elon Musk has criticized these regulations as threats to free speech, but public and political dissatisfaction continues to grow. According to Al Jazeera, the United Kingdom's likely next Prime Minister, Andy Burnham, has pledged to take full responsibility for funding a major defense investment plan. His statement comes shortly after a £4.7 billion funding gap in the program faced intense public scrutiny. Burnham, who is expected to succeed Prime Minister Keir Starmer later this month, stated that the UK must take the defense plan very seriously due to a rapidly changing global threat environment and a clear need to rebuild military resilience. Starmer had previously announced a £15 billion increase to the defense budget over the next 4 years to modernize the country's depleted military capabilities. In addition to defense, Burnham addressed social policies, stating that he would reject crude cuts to welfare benefits. Instead, he plans to focus on long-term structural improvements, such as building council homes and supporting non-university educational pathways for young people. While pledging to stick to the Labour Party's 2024 election manifesto, he suggested there could be flexibility regarding tax policies, including potential adjustments to business rates. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.